Hello, powerful people. How are you, dynamic dolls? What's going on, beautiful butterflies? My name is Lakisa Arrington, the designer of dreams, the founder of the Experience by LA, and the creator behind Nails Closet. I teach women how to design dreams. As a result of working with me, women are able to design dreams based on the desires of their heart and do exactly what they love for a profit. I work with women who transition from feeling unfulfilled to purposefully purpose filled. I work with women who need to discover clarity, courage, and the confidence needed in order to own their greatness. I work with some extraordinary women who are prepared, who desire, who are ready to leave an unforgettable footprint on this planet. Listen, if that is you, I want you to buckle up. I want you to get ready because we are about to explode on today. If you're ready to manifest, well, baby girl, I'm going to manifest with you. But first, we're going to start with dreaming exponentially. Let's get started. Listen, what is dreaming exponentially? Dreaming exponentially is dreaming bigger, it's dreaming better. It's dreaming bolder than you've ever dreamt before. It's dreaming brighter. It's dreaming higher. It's dreaming larger than anything you have ever fathomed. It is honestly putting yourself in a situation to say, now is my time to manifest everything God has for me. Now is my time to use these gifts and talents. And this is you screaming it loudly. You are proclaiming with everything inside of you that you are ready to do whatever it takes to be whoever God has called you to be and to impact the lives of those who are connected to you. Let's dream exponentially. Listen, dreaming big requires a few things. I believe it requires clarity, it requires confidence, and it requires courage. What did I say? Clarity, confidence, and courage. Yes, I believe that in order for you to dream exponentially, you must have those three vital components. Why clarity? Clarity deals with who you are, what you want, why you want it, who do you desire to serve, and when are the moments in your life in which you are ever grateful. Gratitude is very important on this journey. So let's look at who you are. Sister girl, if I had to ask you who you are, what would you tell me? Outside of being a mother, outside of being a minister, outside of being a lawyer, a doctor, a professor, an admin, an executive, outside of your current position in the world, who are you? Who exactly are you outside of being a wife? Who are you outside of being a mom? Who are you outside of all those titles and all the hats that you wear on a day to day basis? Who are you? Listen, I don't know who you are, but I want you to take a moment and start writing down all the things that you are. I am magnificent. I am awesome. I am brilliant. I am beautiful. I am blessed. I am courageous. I am a change agent. I am a trailblazer. I am an innovator. I want you to start writing down, who am I? Who are you? Listen, sometimes we get so caught up being everything to everybody that we forget that important question. So, clarity requires you to know who you are. All right. Number two, what do you want? Once you discover or ask yourself who you are, the next question is, what do I want? What do I want outside of the picket fence with the big white house and the dog and the kids and the husband and the car outside? What do I want? What are the desires in my heart? What do I want? That's the second question. What do you want? What did that 8-year-old little girl want? What did that 10-year-old little girl want? What do you want? The third question is, why do you want it? Why do you want it? So we want all these incredible things, right? We want to do all these amazing things, but then it goes back to why. The reason why is so important. That when you're manifesting, when you're dreaming exponentially, sometimes the road may be a little rocky, sometimes the road may be a little bumpy, and it's so important for you to know your why. Why are you going after the things that you're going after? Why do you want what you want? Your why must be so much larger than the obstacles that may come your way. You must know why you want what you want. The fourth thing is, who are you called to serve? Listen, I believe that once you align up, once you align with your assignment, meaning I know who I am, I know what I want, I know why I want it, and I'm on a mission, right? Once you align your assignment up, things happen phenomenally. However, you are honestly called to serve a particular type of people. Listen, once you discover who you are, then discover what you want, then discover why you want it. You must also discover who are you called to serve. Who do you want to serve? Who do you want to make an impact in? Who life do you want to make an impact in? And the last part along the clarity journey is, when are the moments in your life that offer you gratefulness? When are you ever grateful in your life? What are the moments that you can sit back and say, I'm grateful for? The reason this is so important, that while you're dreaming exponentially, while you're on a mission to manifest the desires of your heart, you must count it all joy. You must understand the importance of gratitude. I know we hear the cliche, an attitude of gratitude determines your altitude, but oh my country stars, that is so true. How many things are you grateful for? When are you ever grateful in your life? If you can sit back and list the things that you're grateful for, you honestly are 30% further than just being ungrateful, than just saying, I want, I desire, I want to manifest. But yet you can not sit back and say, oh, I'm grateful for this. Oh, I'm grateful for that. Oh, I'm grateful for this opportunity or this moment. Having an attitude of gratitude is so important. I admonish you to look at the moments in your life in which you were grateful and which gratitude played a very important part or role in your life. So, clarity. I need you to examine 5 things: who you are, what do you want, why do you want it, who do you desire to serve, and when are the moments in your life that you're ever grateful. That's clarity. You still with me? What are we doing? We are dreaming exponentially. Listen, this is the year to manifest. And if we're going to manifest, you might as well start with the dream, right? Let's do this. The second part of dreaming exponentially, the part that I think is required, is for us to have confidence. Ha! Your girl said confidence. Listen, you must believe in yourself. You must love yourself. It is muy importante that you know your worth. Ooh, sister, you must know your worth. Let me say it one more again. You must know your worth. We all have had situations when life rushed in like a flood and there's so much chaos and there's so many distractions that we forget sometimes how extraordinary we are, how fabulous we are. We forget that we were created in God's image. We forget that we're fearfully and wonderfully made. We forget that we're the apple of God's eye. You must know your worth. Listen, I believe that you were created in greatness, by greatness, to do great things, honey. You are a designer's original, and there is nothing that you cannot do. You must be in a space in which you own your greatness unapologetically. Own your greatness because you were created by someone who greater than anything this earth has ever imagined or visioned. Own your greatness. I believe that you must spend time loving on you. It helps you in your confidence. It helps you remember once again who you are. Confidence, honey, allows you to take bold steps, honey. Confidence allows you to take bigger steps. Confidence, ooh, when worn the right way, honey, it allows you to walk into doors that, trust me when I tell you, no man can ever close. Having confidence. Understand that no one comes close at being you than you. That's what confidence does. Confidence makes you pop your collar and say, I'm the baddest me that have ever walked this planet. I mean, ever. Just like I said, honey, I am the baddest me that has ever been able to do what I do. Can't nobody do it like you do. That's what confidence does to you. Confidence reminds you that, honey, whoo, when I have to stop or when I pass a mirror, sometimes I just have to compliment myself because I know God created me in all this awesomeness. And why would I keep this from the world? Confidence, honey. Confidence allows you to move mountains. Confidence is very important. I like to remind people that you are a bad as the world turns type chick. What I say? You are a bad as the world turns type chick. And I need you to never forget it, okay? Understand clarity and confidence are required in order for you to dream exponentially in this season. Shall we proceed? Yes, indeed. The third requirement is courage. Listen, courage allows you to stay the course. Let me say that one more again. I need you to stay the course. You have to have the courage to stay the course. Once you have clarity, once you have confidence, the confidence is going to help you to focus, but the courage is going to help you stay the course. Yes, it's going to help you stay the course. And here's the deal. When you have courage, you have to be comfortable with being uncomfortable immediately. Let me say that again. Courage requires you to be uncomfortable, or rather be comfortable with being uncomfortable immediately. And this is why I say that. Courage requires you to be around people who intimidate you. I'm not talking about in 3 months or 6 months. If you are in a place in which you're ready to move, like now, you said ready, 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 right? If you're in a place where you're ready to move now, I'm talking immediately. Put yourself in circles. Surround yourself with people that intimidate you, that make you a little nervous, because these people are stretching you. You must have the courage to be stretched. You must have the courage to invest in you. You must have the courage to hire a mentor, to hire a coach. You must have the courage to read books, to study videos. You must have the courage to stand boldly in situations that will usually make you a little uneasy, that will usually make your anxiety rise up. Courage, baby girl, in this season is so important because people are waiting on you to show up. I believe that all of us at the end of the day should be on a mission to become the best version of ourselves, right? So as you're manifesting, as you're dreaming exponentially, it's all about becoming the best version of yourself, the best God-given version of yourself. So that requires courage. Listen, I want to make sure I miss nothing in my notes. Courage requires you to do it afraid. Courage requires you to do it alone. Courage requires you to do it in the face of anxiety. Courage, clarity, confidence, and courage. Let me pause for the cause. Let me be clear. This message is for dreamers. I'm only speaking to dreamers. If you're not a dreamer, I mean, you can hang on because maybe look, something's going to fall into your spirit. But baby girl, this message is for dreamers. Those individuals that have a desire in their heart to be exactly what God called them to be, to impact the lives of individuals that God called them to impact. Listen, Martin Luther King was a dreamer. Vera Wang was a dreamer. Walt Disney had a dream. Sojourner Truth had a dream. Ha! My main man, Biggie Small, had a dream. Listen, he said it in his song. It was all a dream. I used to read Word Up magazines. Heavy D and Salt and Pepper in the limousine on the front cover. It all starts with a dream. This little girl at the age of 8 had a dream. Her dream was to become a celebrity fashion designer. Her dream was to empower individuals. Her dream was to bring about peace. Her dream was to encourage. Her dream was to make sure, even as a little girl, even at the age of 8, she wanted to bring people together. She wanted to own businesses. Why? The little girl had a lemonade stand, a cookie stand, movie nights. Listen, whatever it took in order for me to bring my community together at the age of 8, 9, and 10, that's why I became. This little girl today teaches women, highly skilled professionals, how to design dreams because I had a dream. Today, this little girl at the age of 8 wanted to be a fashion designer. Today, she is a celebrity fashion designer. I firmly believe that how we look outwardly, honey, is marvelous. But some of us slay outwardly from head to toe. We look magnificent as soon as we walk out the door. However, we are often slain outwardly, yet we're being slain inwardly. So what was my dream? To connect my passion to my purpose. My passion was fashion. My purpose was empowerment. It all started with a dream. What are the desires of your heart? What exactly do you want to do? Where do you want to go? Who do you want to impact? It all starts with a dream. I believe that your dreams deserve your decision. I believe that now is the time for you to decide. Now is the time for you to commit. And now is the time for you to take action. You were created for so much more. Please do yourself a huge, huge, huge gift. Give yourself a huge gift. I want you to decide today that I will no longer be selfish and keep all my awesomeness to myself. I will honestly utilize my gifts and talents, and I will discover my dreams. I will discover those dreams that was in that 8-year-old girl's belly, and I will learn to design them because I want to utilize to the fullest of my ability the gifts and talents that God has placed in my hands. Listen, I believe, honey, that there is something spectacular for each of us. I want you to remind yourself of who you are. These are some of the things that I often remind myself on a day-to-day basis. Now is my turn. I am a vessel of love. I am a lender, not the borrower, the head and not the tail. I am a winner. I like to remind myself that I will live and not die. I am a money magnet. Everything I touch is blessed. I have an abundance of favor upon my life. What you say to yourself, when you speak to yourself, is so important. So, yes, I want you to dream exponentially. Yes, this is the season in which we should manifest the desires of our heart. But how you speak to yourself, your mindset is everything. So what you tell yourself during your mirror time is muy importante. I am protected by God. I am loved by God. I am whole. I am healthy. I am wealthy. I am wise. This is my season. I am a champion. Listen, I remind myself that I have a billionaire kingdom mindset. All right. I remind myself that I'm a child of God, that I have clear, precise vision. I remind myself that I am blessed beyond measures. I am favored by God. My family is blessed. I have insight. I have power. I attract wealth. Money finds me. I remind myself that God does exceedingly and abundantly above anything I can ever ask or think of. What are we talking about? We're talking about dreaming exponentially. You have to have clarity. You have to have confidence. You have to have courage. But in the process, as we're working it all out, you have to make sure that the love language you are speaking to yourself is what God says you are. All right. I am going to leave you with a few more affirmations. I am committed. I am consistent. I am intentional. I impact lives on a global level. I was created to prosper mentally, physically, spiritually, financially. God wishes for me to prosper just as my soul prospers. God can trust me. Remember, what you say to yourself when you speak to yourself is very important. Here's a few hacks to help you get started on your journey of dreaming exponentially as you manifest endless possibilities. First and foremost, many of us say, "Oh, Lakeisha, I'm uncertain of my purpose." Well, here are a few things that I share with my client. Number one, I want you to write down 20 things that you're passionate about. Don't think about it, just write it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, etc., etc., etc. I want you to write down 20 things that you are passionate about. Then I want you to do a process of elimination. From 20, pick the top 10. Write those down. Out of the top 10, pick the top 5. Write those down. Out of the top 5, pick the top 3. And what do I want for you to do? What do I want you to do with those top 3? I want you to pray on those things. I want you to do research surrounding those things. I want you to read books about those things. I want you to watch videos. Go on YouTube, honey. YouTube has the answer to everything. God help us. I want you to deeply dive into those three things because it's so important for you to identify what is your purpose? What do you need to do? And how are you going to impact the world? Hack number two. Sometimes we get started and we're like, I'm not quite sure what direction to go in. How do I serve the world? Where should I get started? Well, listen, ebooks is a real thing, right? And ebooks, they're a quick way for you to make cash flow while you're on your 9 to 5 or while you're getting started on this dreaming exponentially journey as an entrepreneur, if that is your desire. So here's the deal. I want you to list at least 10 things that people always come to you for. Honey, you know those 10 things that people say, you are so good at this. Girl, why thank you for that. Girl, this is some good stuff right here. List those 10 things that people are always ringing your phone off the hook for or knocking down your door to obtain. List 10 of those things. Then I want you to take those things, whichever one you decide that is the most important, take those things and go to outer, outer, otter, OTTER.ai. I want you to figure out, identify the thing that people come to you for the most, and I want you to talk about it. You don't have to type anything. It is a transcription service. So you just going to speak and speak and speak and speak and give helpful tips and give directions and give really great nuggets of information as to how to pursue or how to perfect that particular item. Then from there, you're going to run all over the Fiverr. Hey, Fiverr, this is what I'm looking for. I need a cover for my ebook. I need for you to perfect this ebook so that I can share it with the world. Once it's done, that's what, $50 maybe? You're going to share that great ebook with the world. That's you showing up. That's you thinking out the box. That's you dreaming exponentially, dreaming bigger, dreaming bolder, dreaming better. Listen, I pray that this subject honestly did something to ignite your fire, right? I hope it poured out something in your belly so that you can manifest this year, so that you can give the world what they want. And what the world wants and needs, darling, is you. Hug a neck, kiss a cheek, phone a friend. Tell someone you love them. I certainly love you. Now is the time to dream exponentially. You must decide, you must commit, and you must take actions. Have an exceptional year. I love you.